I absolutely love my convertible, but do you know what I don't love? Literally dying. Right now, if I flip this car, my head is going to contact the ground, and that's going to be a bad time. Now, BMW did offer roll hoops on the Z3, but in 1997, it was an option, and the original owner of this did not think it was necessary. So today we're installing this hard dog roll hoop so that if I go for a flip, maybe it won't be my last. Also right now, if you brake really hard, the seats move a lot, so we're gonna need to fix that as well. At $980 US, this is going to be the single most expensive part I've put on this Z3 so far, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Looking at the photos on Bethania Garage's website, even if they don't have a lot of pixels, there is a lot of scariness. In many of those photos, the windshield has completely collapsed and is flat, but somehow the driver did not sustain life-threatening injuries. Now in the Z3, that isn't as much of a problem. Apparently BMW forged one single piece of metal that goes up around that is super strong, but again, I am tall enough that my head will just whack the ground anyway, so no matter how strong this is, I need a roll hoop.
Nice for being short.
Step number one is to move the seat all the way forward so it's easy to get them out. This isn't strictly required for doing the roll hoop, but it'll give us a lot more access, and they need to come out anyway for those bushings. It's all 16mm bolt. Oh, I thought that I might need some penetrant, but I guess not. With the back bolts removed, you can move the seat all the way back and remove the front bolts. If you have powered seats, you're gonna have to make sure to undo the electrical clips that are on the bottom. What the hell, BMW? Why are there so many connectors? Also, wow, this is disgusting. After a physical altercation with all of those clips, the seat is ready to come out. I did look it up, and we have so many clips because one of them is to make sure that you're in the seat. The other one, make sure that you have your seatbelt clipped in. There's one for the power to move it forward and backward. And also all of these come pre-wired for heated seats, even if you don't have that option. Also by taking that out, we earned $1. And then do the same for the passenger seat. Ooh,
25 cents.
Now pretty much everything in here needs to come off, and the first bit of that means taking all of my tapes out. I have become quite a collector. Oh, there's still more. Apparently there's two sneaky bolts back in here somewhere. There. Do we have anything right angle that has a Phillips head? Well, the placement of the bolts making me have to use a ratchet, so I think 2 more bolts. Oh, perfect.
Well, something was netting in there.
Yeah, half of why I'm stoked to do this is I knew when I cleaned it, all of this needs to come out to clean underneath it before it fully stops smelling. Do you think the chances are of this little nub ever going back on again?
0.
Yeah, I'm just blowing that to pieces. Cool. Ugh. Gross. Normally I would just pull on it, but this is also old and brittle. I can't just yank. One really fun feature about this Z3 that happens on occasion is if you brush the little roadster bit here when getting out, the whole thing just falls right off. Feels like there's some trick to get this off, but I really hope that I learn what that trick is before I just snap all of the little plastic clip. Apparently there's no trick. You just pull up with even force across the entire thing. Uneven force? Oh! Wow, that was unpleasant, but I got it. Hidden screw and hidden dirt and crap.
For that thing to come off, you basically need the friend to hold up the soft top, and then that can come out. That is nasty.
Do you think the chances are that the roll bar just goes in here easily, no problem?
20%?
20%? Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's look at the bar itself. This is made out of 1 3/4 inch steel with 0.12 inch thickness, and it is frickin' heavy. Warning, no warranty is made to this product's ability to protect the user from any injury or death. The user assumes that risk. I guess if you have complaints about the performance, you're not gonna be complaining. All right, let's see how heavy this is. 26.5 pounds? Not too bad, and it isn't all just bad weight, because this should stiffen the chassis quite a bit to give us a little bit more handling. To offset that weight gain a little bit, I'm going to just delete the spare tire. This is something I probably should have done a little while ago, but here we are. Carrier nut undone. I should be able to just pull up on this. Come on, fall down.
Yeah!
Did it. Pretty safe to say that's a 28-year-old tire, so you don't want to go driving on that at all. That would be terrible. Oh wow, this is 34.2 pounds. We did a weight reduction. If this just goes on, I will be so incredibly pleased. What's it hitting on? That stupid piece of metal's in the way. All right, that's gone, and I don't think it's going back on because it's for the factory wind deflector, which is not compatible with my new roll bar. Attempt number 2. Oh, it's gonna be a big effort with some persuasion. Third tries the charm. Dang it, I need to persuade that side a tiny bit more. Dang, it's hitting just a tiny bit. 5th time. Yeah, it's real close now. Wow, probably should have just done that in the first place. Static loading beats dynamic loading for once. Feeling good this time. This is it. It did it.
Hey!
Oh, now it really did it.
Nice.
Before this all would fit up, I did have to cut away some seam sealer, put a little bit of paint on there so it wouldn't rust, but now for the fun part, drilling holes in my car. Drill bit got stuck, but that is fine. Andy's Dyson kept on dying, so I had to go get mine. Got the good old M18 adapter on it. This thing is sick. I can do my entire apartment on max mode, does not care, and if it does, it's hot swappable. We'll have a link down below for that, because you should just get one if you have one of these. Oh, if I do ever need some ratcheting wrenches. Andy's stupid M12 drill is overheating, so I'm just running it here to cool it off. Now I get to drill through this bar that's attached to the seatbelt holder. That's gonna be pretty annoying, so I'm gonna use a file to try and give myself a little area to put the drill bit into. We don't have a center punch, sadly, so I guess add that to the list of tools we need. Done f***ing around, getting our pixies straight from the source.
There we go.
Frig. It's not even fully tightened down yet, and that is so freaking solid. And now we do the other side. If you're ever curious how long your drill bit's going to last, take the number of holes that you're going to drill, subtract 1, and that's your answer. After a trip to Canadian Tire to get a fresh one, we are done. To prevent rusting on all of the holes that we just drilled, we're going to add just a little bit of black paint. And there it goes on. Perfect. Before we put the interior back in, let's fix these seats.
You're not gonna use my camping chair?
Nope, no camping chair.
One problem of the weight reduction here. I can't really get up. Oh my god. You know, because race car.
Before replacing the bushings, get rid of all of the spiders that have infested every single square inch of your car. Another quarter fell out of the seat. Oh, and this is a unique one too. Look at that. Now remove these 2 T25s and move the seat sliders such that you can, wait. I guess you need to make sure that the seat's all the way back or you can't get the bushings out.
So much fun working on cars.
Oh, why did we do this, Andy?
Let's try that one more time.
Now the whole thing should just slide right out. Just slide right out. Should just
2,000 years later.
Slide right out. As you can see, the bushings were there and there, but they have turned back into oil. Make sure to measure where this nut goes because it needs to be in the same spot to go back in correctly. 32.2 millimeters away. Now clear out the comically obliterated bushings by just taking a flathead and a pick and some brake clean. It's nasty. After a cleaning, we can go and insert the new bushings. These are just simple ABS and I got them off of Amazon for like $7. Now you can just press it in with a vise. This can be made easier by not using the literal worst vise I've ever seen in my life. Now we can just push it back in and make sure the little bar goes up into the motor. Come on, why are you stuck? Oh, there we go. Then just reinstall the screws, which does require lining this up correctly. Oh, that's so stiff. One thing that's kind of fun about this is I get to see just how much cleaning I've done to the entire car. Like, I'm coming in here and you can just see like This is what the whole seat looked like before I got to it. Get the trim pieces back in around the roll hoop. A bit of modification needs to be made. See, the actual problem is that I got a harness bar. I don't have any seats that require harnesses, but you never know what's gonna happen in the future. And it's going to cause problems because without this, you can just move all of the trim up, install the bolts, drop it back down. But with this here, you need to do crap like this, and I don't know if it's gonna go on. Maybe with the soft top up a bit, I can get in. Okay, all right. And the roll hoop, it's all interfering. Oh dear. And so then before it just dropped down. But it can't drop down because there's now a bar in the way. There's definitely more beginner-friendly installs that you can do. Cool, that seems to go into place. Clean it up a little bit, looks fine. Now this cap needs to come off where the factory roll hoop goes in. Maybe I can get it out this way? That didn't help at all. Just going straight to the hole saw is feeling a bit appealing at the moment. Let's see if I can jam this deck directly into my finger. Is there not even a hole? There's not even a hole.
They lied to us.
Oh, that's really tight. What do you think, Andy? Do we make them a tiny bit bigger now, or just leave it super tight and hope that we can work around it?
They're plastic, they bend.
Yeah, sure. All right, this is gonna suck. Holy frig, it looks sick though.
It looks OEM.
It does look OEM.
But probably way stronger than OEM.
It's hard to put into words how solid this feels because like the windshield, the body panels, they don't feel anywhere near as solid as this. All right, seats. Andy was trying to fiddle with it. Oh, and it requires an amount of force that you can't apply to someone else's car. Oh, what the f? It's when you know you might break something. Oh, what the hell? That clip got in a fight with these pliers and the clip won. Oh.
There we go.
All right, seat bushing test. Wow, it doesn't move everywhere. All right, let's try the bar test again. Oh, that's pretty close. I think without the hat, I'm fine. Yep, sick. All right, I cannot raise my chair a hair, but it's fine.
Bucket seat.
Yeah, bucket seat, slammer to the floor. I can already feel the extra rigidity. Well, I guess it's mostly seat bushings. Man, like it's a culmination of a couple of videos here, but like this car feels friggin' good. The seats being like actually attached to the car, I cannot believe how much of a difference that has made. Like, it makes a lot of sense, but like, wow, it feels so much more premium.
Yeah, exactly. It feels so much like a OEM car now.
Yeah.
Not just like a shitty junk from like someone's backyard.
And like throwing it in there, wow. And like it does kind of make sense, like it's a convertible. Most cars have a roof right here, which adds a lot of rigidity.
Yeah.
And this did not have that, but the improvement in handling performance is shocking. I can tell you for sure I need a strut bar in the front. You can feel some noodliness. Now at the back is so stiff. I also noticed that I have been pushing myself super hard into the seat in corners. I didn't even realize I was doing it, but had to keep myself in the chair. If I am honest, after our suspension upgrade video, I was like kind of disappointed because the rear of the car was still like pretty scary. It's fixed. It feels amazing. It is so much better than my expectation.
Thanks to that. Also, you're not dying.
Yeah, I won't die if I flip it, which is pretty sick.
Okay, getting in. I'm kind of surprised like it doesn't really obstruct the view of your mirror.
Oh yeah, it goes perfectly between the top bar and the harness bar.
You can still see the back if I getting pulled over. Whoa! Wow, like the back feels like a modern car now. Like it's so much more solid than the Miata. Well, I guess we need to like improve the Miata for the next episode, eh?
Yeah, if only we had a bunch of parts already in the mail.
Subscribe. I mean, the other thing is the look.
Oh,
now it feels like you're driving a freaking like race car.
Yeah, it looks way sicker than before. Hell yeah. So huge thanks for watching. Hit like, get subscribed, and have a great old day. I'll see you later.
Be safe.
Yes, also that.